President Jacob Zuma to answer questions at the National Assembly, and chaos continues in the mining sector. I'm Makalan Gift Mpokane. President Jacob Zuma has to tackle some difficult issues when he answers questions from political parties in the National Assembly today. Some questions relate to the Marikana mine tragedy and lost land from it. Rulani Maloi reports.
This could lead Zuma to deal with the growing labour unrest at South Africa's mines and the reasons thereof. The president has also been asked whether he instructed his cabinet ministers to provide funding and a budget for a smart growth centre at Nkandla in northern KwaZulu-Natal, where Zuma has his rural home. Another question for the president is how government intends to strengthen its support to the African Union following the appointment of outgoing Home Affairs Minister Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma as AU chairperson. Rulani Baloi, SABC News.
Airports company South Africa AXA has turned 211 million loss in 288 million profit for the 2012 financial year. The results have been released in Cape Town. AXA acting financial director William Tlo has attributed the improvement to an increase of passengers.
What drives the profit is the increase in the revenues of 23%, which increase at a faster pace than our costs, which only increase at 13%. The drivers of the revenue really are the passenger growth, both the traffic growth, both the passenger and the aircraft landings. We've seen a growth of 3%, and we also had a tariff adjustments.
Mpumalanga police say they have managed to evacuate all 13 mine security staff who were held hostage at the Extractor coal mine in Witbank, Mpumalanga last night. The staff were held hostage after a group of 30 suspects tried to steal underground copper cables. Mpumalanga police spokesperson Leonard Tlati.
The third employees and contractors were chased by the alleged perpetrators and trapped inside an underground refuge chamber. The 13 individuals were subsequently safely evacuated from the mine at approximately 2300 hours. The police and the mine management are currently conducting investigations pertaining to the incident. Extractor Coal South Africa is in the process of evaluating the risk prior to commencement of normal mining operations.
Chaos continues in the mining sector as thousands of workers reiterate a growing call for pay increase to 12,500 rand. Security guards fired tear gas at the striking workers at the Goldfields KDC West gold mine near Carltonville, west of Johannesburg yesterday. Anglo-American Platinum at Rustenburg says it's redirecting its staff from the premises for their own safety, as thousands of miners are in apparent illegal strike.
The CCMA is currently still involved in the process and is there by virtue of the parties' consent and the request to make them involved. The parties include the lineman management, the worker delegation, the National Union of Mine Workers, UWASA, Solidarity, and the presidents of the various federations, as well as the clergy. Negotiations are, under the CCMA, always by nature confidential and off the record.